Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as Nothing. Today, I just want to do one quick Supreme Ruler episode. Starting tomorrow, we're going to do 2 episodes a day, one of China and one as the South Sudan. But today, I always wanted to talk about the live stream that was on the weekend. So, for those of you who missed it, basically, it turned into more of a kind of Q&A, mostly watching the developer try to take Minsk, even though you tried to take Moscow. didn't quite go the way you wanted. Couple things that you need to know. Number one, I did ask my question about 64-bit support. Fortunately, the answer was no, because the way the engine is designed, and the fact that games would not be save game capable, they're not going to do it. As for other things, basically, a lot of the answers that people are looking for were mostly due to basically limitations in the engine. End game we'll say slowness, all that stuff. Fortunately, it's just issues with the engine. Now, a couple things that he did mention is that one of the things was they're looking at maybe updating and making a new engine. There are going to be announcements as well as to modding options come the new year. In the next couple of weeks, they said look out for some announcements. So, got a little excited. There's going to be a map editor coming out, or at least that's what they're talking about doing. Hopefully, releasing a map editor, which I'm looking forward to. Couple other things that they were talking about, possibly doing more patches. There's going to be another beta patch or another patch in the next little bit. But overall, though, I have to admit, it turned into more of a watch the dev play. Really wasn't much of a Q&A live stream as much as I was hoping. They said they're going to possibly do them a little bit more often. So what I also want to talk about is hopefully things that I want to see with the next one. First thing I'd like to see is them maybe do a Q&A where they ask everyone to list their questions in the forums, and they pick the top 30 or top 40 questions, and they go through there. The stream itself seemed a little kind of haphazard. There's some issues with alt tabbing and clicking and dragging and all that stuff. They weren't using OBS from the looks of it, so no big deal. But yeah, it kind of, I don't know, felt to me like it was kind of thrown together at the last minute. Like they announced it and didn't really think about it until it was happening. When I was watching it live, there was only about 8 or 9 of us watching. So didn't really get the popularity it should have gotten. The replay that I'm looking at now, it has about 150 views. Overall, it was entertaining to watch. There's lots of little talks about the original Supreme Ruler Plus that came out in '82 and different things different options available in the game and different things that they kind of wish were better but unfortunately can't, like the naval AI and the way the AI kind of really doesn't use aircraft carriers properly and stuff like that. They're also talking about the fact that it sounds like they are looking at the next game and just wanting to go to the next game. But they're trying to figure out how to kind of what they're going to do with it, whether it's going to be a Kickstarter or GoFundMe or something like that. It sounds like that's something they want to do, but they're talking about its possibility, which I'm looking forward to. Because they're already talking about the future, right? Another game, hopefully. But they kind of left it at that for the moment because they said Supreme Ruler Ultimate is still got quite the tail end going, so they're still prioritizing Supreme Ruler Ultimate, which in my eyes is a good thing, right? It is a small office, so future plans and roadmap, fortunately, they didn't quite get into, but patches and stuff like that, and mod tools. Modding tools will be a big thing when those get released, hopefully come January, February. Fingers crossed. What I'd like to see maybe is them have more live streams. Like I said, this live stream was kind of hit or miss. I would love to see them do another one. Maybe even community live streams where they have some people from the community hop in and play a couple, play a little bit and talk and converse and things like that. Overall, I'm excited. There was some giveaways that were done. I won a couple things, or I won one thing and got into something else, which kind of made me giggle and laugh a little bit. But overall, though, it was really good. It was fun. It was informative about the engine and some of the back end stuff. Some parts of it did really feel like a tutorial as he was talking about stuff. Other than that, though, it was a good first one, right? You could tell he was nervous the entire time, which I had no problem with. I mean, you could tell that he didn't really know what to expect and what was going to happen and what was going to be done. So overall, I'd say definitely it was a very good stream. I hope they do more in the future. Obviously, with a small studio staff and all that stuff, they're kind of limited as to what they can do. I would be happy, 100% honest with you, to give them my. I would say, you know what? I would be willing to come down to Ancaster once a month and come in there, do a live stream, have the one of the devs, and do a Q&A with one of the devs once a month. I'd have no problem with doing that. Do a quick recording. Like, here's the deal. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a quick Q&A, about an hour or so, and yeah, that's it. Here's all the questions we got this month from the forums. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go for the top 10. And over an hour, have the dev do something, and sit back and ask them some questions. Kind of have a little fun with it. But yeah, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that in the future, a lot more options, a lot more things to do. But yet again, starting tomorrow, we're going to have both a Supreme Ruler Ultimate China and South Sudan episodes going. I'm also looking at a possible future campaign. The Canada one and the Ireland one kind of fell flat a little bit. I only did a couple episodes, and yeah, the views weren't there and all that stuff. They kind of went away. Because the China one's all about economy and policy, and it kind of turned into war. And the South Sudan one's gone from war to, well, sooner or later it's going to turn into economy. So, yeah, we'll see. But I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye-bye.